Jake Roberts was born Aurelian Smith Jr. on May 30th, 1955, in Gainesville, Texas, into a wrestling world that was anything but gentle. His father, Grizzly Smith, was a hard, nomadic promoter and wrestler, and Jake's childhood was shaped by long roads, broken homes, and early trauma. Wrestling wasn't a dream for Jake, it was survival. He debuted in the mid-1970s, learning the craft in smoky arenas across the territories. While others relied on speed or strength, Jake studied people. He learned timing, silence, and how to make a crowd feel uneasy. By the early 1980s, Jake the Snake Roberts was born, calm, cold, and terrifying, without ever raising his voice. His arrival in the WWF changed everything. Jake introduced the DDT, a move so sudden and final it felt lethal. He carried a python named Damien, turning entrances into psychological warfare. Jake didn't shout promos. He whispered truths. His feuds with Ricky Steamboat, Randy Savage, Andre the Giant, and the Ultimate Warrior became legendary not for violence, but for tension. One look from Jake could freeze an arena. Behind the curtain, though, his demons grew stronger. Addiction followed him through the late 1980s and 1990s as wrestling evolved and his spotlight faded. Though he appeared in WCW and ECW, the darkness off-screen often overshadowed the brilliance on it. For years, Jake's life seemed headed toward a tragic ending. Then came redemption. In the early 2000s, with the help of Diamond Dallas Page, Jake confronted his addictions and rebuilt himself piece by piece. Sober and clear-eyed, he returned to WWE, not as a threat, but as a symbol of survival. In 2014, Jake the Snake Roberts was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, receiving one of the most emotional ovations in wrestling history. Today, Jake remains a respected legend and mentor, occasionally appearing on screen, sharing his story, and reminding the world that true toughness isn't just about what happens in the ring, but about living long enough to face yourself outside of it. Jake Roberts didn't just scare opponents. He changed wrestling forever, quietly, patiently, and permanently.